Hello, hello. Punch the particle. And welcome to Ethereal by BigFrog. Open world? Question mark. We're in 1.20.1. Short map, medium difficulty. 3 objectives and 1 bonus. Beat the monument. Easy, never peaceful. I'll stick it on normal. Thank you very much. Do not cheat. Do not use mods. I'm fine. The more you explore, the easier it is to complete the map. Take full advantage of mechanics in the map. Punch the particle to interact with it. You don't say. I had to punch the particle to even get that information up to read. There's a chest up there. Do I want to do a bunch of parkour to get that one chest? Not really. Yeah. I think I am ready. Wooden tools. This is not the first smallish map that I played by BigFrog. I checked. There's one in 2022, I think, and one in 2023. And I have immediately forgotten their names, but that's fine. Well, there's plenty of wood. Got any cobblestone? Don't see any. Plenty of blocks, though. Okay, we got one spawner over there. The map is very vertical, as far as I can tell. Sure, I'll go this way. Why not? Maybe I shouldn't have knocked you off the ledge. Because you were holding a carrot, which you might have dropped. And I am in rather urgent need of food right about now. Bones are useful too. Not as useful. Not immediately, anyway. It's the cobblestone that I was questioning. Not enough to make both a pick and a sword, though. Lost disc. Offhand, 10% speed. Killing mobs inflicts mobs with slowness. Cool. One crafting table. One stone pick, and I'm going to go for the pick, because that means I can grab this iron. Oh, there's also not too much I can do with one iron, and no way to smelt it. But oh well. Maybe there will be something I can do with that later. Probably. Down. Got some coal. That spider dropped a leather. And I can make myself a bow as well. Not enough string for a bed. One bow. Not that I have any arrows yet, but it's the thought that counts. And plenty of torches. Okay, chest over there. Let's go and grab that. In that bridge with the one cobblestone. More blocks. Nice. It sounds like we have a spawner up there, maybe? Oh. Looks like there's a trap that triggered. Don't know what triggered it, though. It wasn't me. You dropping those carrots? You are. Potion of regen. Cool. I just climbed some vines to get up here. I think I dropped a bunch of flint. Could be nice for arrows. Oh. Fish. Probably not much of it is fish, though, because that guy didn't spawn any others. So I'm not too worried about just grabbing all of this. It should be fine. Yep. Just the one fish. And make some stone tools. That seems like the most forward direction. Or coal. Probably be a bit cautious if there isn't string over the top of any of those drop traps. That would cause a block update. Is that a block of lapis? It is. And a spyglass. And something tells me that I probably want to go up here. I see the word checkpoint. It's generally a good sign. Yep, checkpoint. Amethyst tree checkpoint. Going up. Okay. We can trade the various offhand things I get for other things. Enchantable. Foresight shard? Sure. Hey, that's a good deal. Apparently. I don't see all that much further. But hey, if I get 3 of them, I can get a mobs within 10 blocks gain glowing and slowness too. That would be pretty nice. 1 carrot gain 2 armor. Maybe. There's an enchanting table over there. Okay, well... this may be a decent spot to bung some stuff in a chest. I don't know whether or not keep inventory is on. Until we find out. I would rather not risk losing absolutely everything. Well, we have two other little side paths. Though, if there's only 3 objectives in the map, they probably don't both have objectives. Or cobblestone. Come back for that. That's a lot of carrots. I want to keep one of those spawners around. Oh. Okay. I should have waited like 2 minutes, then I would have found an even better place to make my base. Acacia planks. 6 leather. 4 wheat. More wheat. More leather. Nothing in the blast furnace, nothing in the smoker. This is, yeah, leggings and helmet. That's some food. What's this? An emerald block, probably? Bonus objective. Location to put an enchanting setup. Okay, well, cool. Where'd that guy come from? Do you drop anything useful? You do. Keep you around. We have a way up on this side? Yeah. A bookshelf. Oh. Cool. It doesn't shatter into books. Convenient. Not like we're short on wood anyway. It saves me a little bit of time. Kill mobs gain darkness. That seems bad. But it is +2 attack damage. Which is very, very good. So it makes sense that it has an effect, which is bad. We got plenty of stone. We're not going to run out of stone. We've got plenty. Guess we go down, around, and back up. Sure. something down here as well. Magic flint. Great. Yeah, don't put that in the item frame. Plus 0.3 attack speed. It's probably better than 10% speed. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't put all my planks away. You guys don't really drop much of anything. That'll do. Let me keep that spawner around. It does drop a lot of good stuff. It's kind of in the way, but it should be fine if I light it up enough. Oh, I go off the ledge. More blocks. Boots. Blocks. And across. Take care of that. I see floating text. String. All good. I like this. A little bit of a covered tent canvas thing. Shulker box. And lots of blocks. Very good. Be gone, spider. From this perspective, it kind of looks like the spawner has legs all of a sudden. Spawner with spider legs. Creepy. Glad I glanced to my right. Could very easily have missed that. Hidden lapis. We've got a good way further up from here. Void altar checkpoint. Items that fall into the void or are too far away from the player will return here. Cool. Once I've unlocked the void altar checkpoint. Gotta find it first. Okay. Oh. It's right there. Cool. Don't have to worry about stuff falling in the void. Well, I still kind of do, because I have to backtrack all the way over here to get the items back. But at least they won't be permanently lost. You. I think I might be doing this little section backwards, maybe. Hard to tell. +3 max health. Eh. Gonna come down here. You're just gonna stay up there. Fine by me. More coal. More coal. Lots more coal. Lots more carrots. Oh. A shield? Anything fancy, or is it just... Oh, it's got +2 armor. But not much durability. Good shield, though. Definitely a better than average shield. Nothing. Objective. And a bookshelf. Green wool! Oh, there's an anvil over there. We'll take that too. Okay, so far so straightforward. Even got a nice fast way down. Most convenient. Well, I'm not going to need to make a furnace, because we have a blast furnace and a smoker already. So this should be more than enough stone for all the stone things that we need. Because it's just going to be stone pickaxes, really. Yeah, okay, I need to bring my stuff over from the other place. That. These can go away because they are broken. Those can get put down. I'll just convert it all. It's not that much coal. It's not going to take up all the inventory space. Torches acquired. Wool placed. Got our disc, got our this, got our that. Got our lapis. Probably ought to go in a separate chest by the enchanting table setup, really. Yeah, I'll rest here. What do I not need? A very broken stone sword. No, yeah, I don't even need to worry about how far away this void altar is either, because I can just teleport there. Of course. Just fine. Goes in there. That goes in there. Cook that. That can go away. Let's do an iron sword. Stone pick. And I think we should be good to go. Yeah. Is there anything else that I want to do up here? Maybe later. I'll take that, though. Fresh wheat, I could swap for a breadstick. Yeah, I'm not going to use that, so... Mending enchantable. Kill mobs gain some slowness. That's not terrible. And I would need the other disc to do anything with this. I don't know if you want to know why I'm here. You don't know why you're here. That's weird. I don't really know why I'm here. All I know is that I am here to find wool. And place wool on monument. As far as I know, that's usually why I'm here. It's either wool or music discs most of the time. Area 2. Instantly some slightly tougher mobs, though they are at least low health blazes. Okay, you are quick. Doesn't do that much damage, but you're quick. Okay, more falling traps as well, but slightly harder to spot. Sand blends in a little bit more. You wandered off. Fine. sure why you wandered off, but I'll take it. More iron. I don't feel like I really need to grab all the stone anymore. I think I'm good. Around here is a little bit dangerous with how thin the platform is. There's nothing really to stop me, so it's fine. Aim low, so I hit the fish. I aim high, it's not going to be knocked back. Didn't we have a... Farewell, Blaze. A way down. And then a way up. Be gone. You for sure. Was hoping to be able to knock out the spawner first. Nope. Not that it matters at all. Watch for the sand. Little guy. Fun with hitboxes on that spike. Give me the potion. Yep. Wait, 8 minutes of fire resist? I thought that would be like an extinguisher kind of thing, which usually is 10 seconds, 20 seconds. 8 minutes? Okay, that is a quick creeper, but it does not cause any block destruction. Guess I'll take the one random nether wart. But I don't think I'm going to be in this map long enough to need to do much potion brewing. Where's all this going? Up yonder. No spawners. Just cloud. Hello there. Sugar box. Been slow falling. That could definitely come in handy. That could definitely be useful. Hold on, before I throw things in the box. Couple of enchanted books, Feather Falling and Mending. Very nice book. that. Way. Okay, I want to go this way. Ditch those somewhere. And jump over here. You get down from there. Thanks. More blocks. There's definitely a map on the easier side of maps. At least so far. Corners are all spaced out far enough and have low enough trigger distances that I'm only having to deal with one spawner worth of mobs at a time. Terrain could definitely be challenging, but there's not really enough mobs to make the terrain that challenging. Minus 10% speed, some knockback res. It's not terrible. Checkpoint over there. Whoa. Stop that. You know what? Ooh, ah! Run. Nope. Get spleefed. Quite any blocks in here. That is a very awkward block to bridge with. Oh, well, it's something. Stuff up there, but it's all got such low health it doesn't want to fall on me. But had a little bit more health and was willing to fall down to try and get me. Might actually be a bit threatening. We got an allay. Peaceful Island. Hello. Don't give it the dark stone. Convert levels to experience bottles. It's definitely an option. Most certainly an option. Don't think I want to do that right now, though. Let's go back here. Blocks. Jump to... My enchanting table. Got a bookshelf. Make myself another bookshelf. I was afraid then, for a second, the recipe might be disabled. Since the bookshelves drop the bookshelves anyway, it would kind of make sense to disable the recipe, but no. Recipe still exists. Do anything with the brick. Or that. When you say enchantable, breaking 2. I'm not going to get any weapon enchantments on it anyway. 3. Can I get something good on... You know what? I'll take the knockback 1. This is the kind of map where knockback 1 seems like a very useful enchantment to have. Does this get me? This gets me a red brick. Which is, yeah, just straight up better. And it's enchantable. 30% chance to stun the mob that's been hit. Main hand knockback res. It's got some knockback on it. It's got no damage to it. I could spam it around and try and stun mobs. Didn't mean to do that, not that it matters. How many bottles would you give me? A stack. That is pretty perfect. Lets me get another shard. I do indeed do some treasure hunting on occasion. True enough. Sketchy average. Going up. How to go up from here? From back over here. There's also a couple more bookshelves. One just hanging around. If you'll pardon the pun. And one here. Sand ruin. Indeed. Yeah, I would kind of like that iron block, actually. Really? Not going to fall, huh? Surprising. If there were ever something that looked a bit like a trap, it was that. That one was a trap. Kind of. Could have resulted in it burying me. There at you. You. Need the blocks. It's absolutely fine when you don't destroy blocks anyway. You are just stuck up there. Hello, random drop anvil. Oh. One piece of sand that falls away. Eh. I have at least 5 of them. Okay. Skeleton died to clipping into a block. Amazing. Oh. Spawner that I didn't see. Amazing. Right through the hole. Amazing. Okay, that is out. Is there an objective further up? Probably, right? Probably. That is a big pumpkin. I wonder if there's anything inside. Yeah. Got some fire immunity. I'm all good. All good, thanks. eject creeper off of ledge. Stop it. Lasers do not seem to be taking any knockback. Hello. Fine. We're only halfway through the potion effect. We got ages! If by ages, I mean 4 minutes. It's not exactly ages. How long is an age, anyway? So long, anvil. It's fine. Bob's not bothering me. A lot of this platform could potentially fall away. Not convinced it's going to, but it could. No, I don't care about that one in the middle. It's blazes that I have fire immunity against anyway, and it's not even close enough to the platform to be triggering. Oh, goodbye. Not a good spot to place a torch. Another random drop anvil. Empty of that particular trap. Who the funk? I expected an anvil. I don't need that. Probably. Take a pick. That's another bad view. And an orange wool. I should dump the blaze rods. I can break this spawner graph here. That. There's a thing down there. An item. Where did that come from? Huh? Oops. That was not a good time for the potion to wear off. That was possibly the worst possible time for the potion to wear off. How very annoying. Hi, buddy. How do I get back up there again? Gotta go down to go up. Maybe. Just swing back up here again. Oh, bother. Hanging chest over there. How am I even gonna get back to that middle section? With no blocks. Hey, buddy. Yeah. Where are my things? Hello, things. There are no things. Okay. Well. How did all of my things end up over here? Not everything ended up in the void, surely. I do not believe. I don't really have quite that many potions. Where did potions come from? Incredible. Rip levels. Orange wool. Placed. Random anvil. Bookshelves. Let's do one of these and one of those. And one of these. And an iron pick. Do that. Break that down. Never gonna use up half of this lapis. It's all fine. I'm probably gonna need another sword before the map is out, but that's okay. We can deal with that when we deal with that. Cross that bridge when we come to it. And other such idioms. That. Stick up the random brick. Where'd all my arrows go? Here they are. have all that many, really. We have enough. Turning my bones into bone blocks. Ridiculous. Okay. 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 Get rid of that first of all. What's that one hanging chest over there? Blocks! Very good. And half stack of bowls of XP. Also very good. Gets me towards my super duper trade item. Much iron. And swap to the actual blocks. Actual full stack of blocks. Hey, buddy. You appear to be a little bit stuck. Get away from these blazes as quickly as possible. Area 3. Hey. Mobs that take knockback. Right, this map in general is a big fan of gravity blocks. Stuff that falls. All 3 areas have had lots of stuff that falls. Don't hit the platform. Vexes. Wither arrows. Charged creepers. Okay, yeah, the brick does nothing. Okay. Diamond. Infinity. That's real nice. Now, where are the Vexes coming from? Random book. Sharpness 4. That's a good random book. That torch isn't going to do anything. Against a wither skeleton spawner. All good. plenty of steak from these guys as well, so I think we're gonna be all good on the food front. Need 1 TNT. Hi. These are some cool buildings. Wow. Buildings? Can you really call these buildings structures? What's the difference between a structure and a building? Buildings feel like they should have doors and windows and that kind of thing. I don't know. I'm not a dictionary. What was that book? Looting 3. Why did I not bring either of the shulker boxes with me? And where is the nearest checkpoint? Okay, charge people up there. That'll do. Ooh. When eaten, gain 20 seconds of resistance to, but some unknown negative effect. Ow. Uh-oh. I wonder that health potion that's up there. Sure. It's an item out of my inventory. Where did that guy come from? Aha. There. Probably don't need the bookshelf. Probably. Now that's quick. They get quicker every area. Probably don't need the hay bales. I'm being given steak from these mobs. So we're probably good. It's distance from the house 1. Not a particularly useful potion. Oh, hi. Oh, there's another one. Another one. Bane Arthropods 3. I'm not even gonna dignify it by taking it. Nope. It can stay there. I highly doubt I'm gonna want Bane Arthropods 3. that gonna... Okay, it's not quite on the floating blocks. Vexes have fire. Drop a bajillion lapis that I also probably don't really need. It's fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Just get moving. Moving, schmoving, grooving. Very proven. Shield. I'm not even using the offhand of my offhand. Why did I not have my offhand of my offhand? I don't know, but now I have a shield in my offhand. Nope. 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 Ah, you fell down the stairs. Oh. Really? Really? Cease. Give me that checkpoint. End castle. Sure is. Okay, that can go... Those... Those... Yep, I want... These I want... Just random bits of food. Convert you to sticks, to torches. At the falling 3. Fire prot 2. You know what, sure. Regular prot 2. Don't know why I'm not doing my iron. That's a lot of proj prot. Fine. Iron sword can have shots 4. Bow can have infinity. Go away. Go. Let's enchant that too. Just with efficiency 1. Nothing fancy. Six levels probably isn't enough. I'm gonna guess the bonus objective is up there. Maybe they were going to be spawning somewhere. It was just a question of where they were. Fire is fine. Stone brick. The holes in the floor. Yeah, the holes in the floor are bad. Figures. Nope. Gold, gold, gold. Ooh, netherite scrap. That means I might want some of the gold. Trap. Maybe, if I was standing close enough. Oh, there it is. Delayed reaction. All blocks just look so weird nowadays. So now you can only get them via silk touch. They used to be far more common. Oh, no, you're not getting out that way either. Zip. Zip, zap, zoom. Uh-huh. Nope. No thanks. Strength 2. Why that guy? Up, no traps up there. Here's that guy. Ooh. Whoa. Going up. Hey. That's the last bottles that I needed. More diamonds. Not sure where the proper way up is, but that'll do. Ah, it's right there. Let's see, we have another drop anvil. Clang. Blocking up the ladder. diamond. I don't really need all this. Superfluous. Bucket of lava. Nothing special about it. It's just a bucket of lava. Stupid cobweb. Stupid parkour. Going up. Going up. Going down. With the spawners. Hey, buddy. Is that a slow falling? Yeah. Crazy. Oh, yep. I can see the bonus objective from here. Some more. No more cobwebs. Ah. White wool. Well, that is a highly convenient time to find a potion, I will say. I can simply leave. Like that. White wool! Woohoo! But still, we've got time. Let's go get the bonus objective. I have a whole unexplored area. That's the way up. Here. Which is... Hi. Just straight up dropping gapples. Gapples and netherite. Very nice. Oops. Didn't mean to. Vine. Goodbye, Vine. 1.5 more minutes for slow falling. Okay. Get out of here. My way up is kaput. Could have gone that way up. Yeah, still wouldn't have got me up here. Up here. Go up here. Do not get knocked back off of ledge. Remove spawner. Blocks. Blocks, blocks, blocks. Not got that many. Anybody? Should probably have the gapples on the bar rather than the brick that I'm never using. Yeah, no. Not that that is a particularly dangerous guest. Seems just regular. And it can't break blocks. Down it goes. Ugh. Okay, slow falling wore off. Probably for the best, really. Gas spawner. Down there. Gassed. Which... I'm fine with them being down there. It's acceptable. That is less acceptable. Let's drop a bunch of good stuff. If only you can kill them in a place where their stuff falls on a platform. Yeah, hi. Gas despawns. That guy. Don't think I care about over there. I care about this. Just a little. Though not much, considering the armor that I have. Only a very slight amount of caring. Ugh. Fighting up vines. Ooh. Okay, we're out. We're up, we're up. We got there. Too high. Too high. Just right. Eh. Whatever. It doesn't matter. We got there. If only I had more slow falling. Down the slow way. Kinda. Slow-ish. Not that I can't take a couple of shortcuts down along the way. I just noticed that moon over there. It's pretty cool. I mean, yeah. This is another map. It's a map. It's fine. Good, beginner-friendly, easy map. Did I find the Mystic Star? No. But I saw the Mystic Moon. Is that close enough? Yeah. It's a nice short map. It's cool. Plenty of loot. I always like a bit of villager trading. It's a nice looking map. It uses floating islands and void and everything well without it actually being too dangerous. With your give me all the items back altar. And I never ended up doing any falling, despite all of the traps that kind of seemed like they were there to maybe do some of that. The map could definitely have been harder with just making the spawner radiuses a little bit larger. As I said a bit earlier, the spawners are fairly spread apart, and all their spawning ranges are very low. So you're only really ever fighting one spawner's worth of mobs at a time. So yeah, just upping those would have made the map a bunch harder. One moon, another moon, 2 moons. Yeah, it's fine. It's a nice, fine, inoffensive, beginner-friendly map, and I don't have that much to say about it. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing especially interesting about it. Nice short map. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Stay safe, and until next time, I shall see you soon.